very good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Yes, good evening to you too, Shatabdi. And yes, I'm good. I trust even you are good.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay. So let me have your introduction first. So
So, yeah,
interesting. Yeah, very nice to hear about you, Shatabdi, and your good introduction of yours. Yeah. Okay.
thank you.
So calling me from West Bengal, which place?
The name of my district is Bankura.
Okay, Bakura. Okay, I had a friend. My class fellow had belonged to that place. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Uh, do you have keep in touch with that friend still?
I'm very sorry to say last year he expired. Yeah, his wife and son is there. His wife and son is there. Yeah,
So,
yeah,
ma'am,
and
can I know something about you? Would you please
yes,
my
yeah, yeah,
introduce
yeah.
your?
Yeah, just a minute.
Okay, then.
Yeah, my name Alka, and I belong to sorry, Lucknow. Previously I was in Kanpur, so that's why I mentioned. We are in Lucknow. I'm postgraduate in English literature, and my two sons they are married, and I'm a housewife, and my husband he's a retired banker. Yeah, that's about me.
It's really very nice. And so, ma'am, do you have YouTube channel? Do you run any YouTube channel?
No, no, not yet, but I'm planning to create my own.
Definitely, you should create a channel, and you will be busy in your work. And it also very it this kind of conversation when you are meeting a new people, this can make you very happy. And when you are busy in work, that also is very good because nowadays
Yeah,
I
I
think
know that.
so.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm trying to,
You should
but I
create.
think I'm not that, what to say in these technologies. I don't know much about these kind.
Okay.
How
Yeah.
will I do? So I'm just waiting for my son. If he'll be coming here, I'll go to his place and create one.
Yes. Yes. Definitely, you should. So, have you ever worked in any institution as a teacher, as you told that you have completed your post graduation in English? So, have you ever worked in any institution?
Yeah, very long back, Shatabdi, when I was in Kanpur. Yeah, very long back. Yeah, I'm a senior citizen, so been very long time. When I was in a school, I was teaching there.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and nowadays I'm learning. Yeah.
Yeah. So, how do you spend your days these days? How do you spend your day? What do you do from morning? Do you have any hobbies that you like to do?
You see, previously your voice has stuck for a minute. Just repeat what you were asking. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I was asking that do you have any hobbies that you love to do in your free time? Do you get free time or you don't
Yes,
get?
of
You're very
course.
busy.
Yeah. But nowadays I don't get free time. But whenever I have my free time, then I love to listen to music and I love reading. I read a lot. But the thing is, I'm not free these days because daily I'm just having conversations and talking to new people like you. So daily I'm busy with this. Yeah. But how come
Yeah.
Shatabdi in the day you are not available in the daytime?
Yes, ma'am, I'm available, but today I did two sessions in the morning. So that's why, and the temperature is so high this is, and it's too hot. So I feel like in the afternoon I take a little bit rest. So that's why I do not do conversation during the afternoon.
Also, you were having rest that time.
Yes, yes, a little bit.
Okay, okay. So, yeah, you have also done your masters in English, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Me too, but you must have done your master from some college, right? But if
Yes,
you talk about if you talk about me, how did and where I did my master, so it was very difficult to say. As you know, I was in a joint family, and I had a child also that time, and had a lot of work to do. And in spite of all these hardships, and yet I did my masters, even graduation and post graduation, living with my in-laws. So there was a huge joint family also, and I didn't go to college After my 12th, I got married. So everything I learned only
Oh,
by
after
myself. Yeah. So by myself I studied, and there was nobody ever to guide me or teach me. So whatever I learned, I just learned myself. And appeared for exams. When the exams commenced the date, and that time I went there and appeared for the exams.
so you got married at a very young age.
Yeah.
So how did you cope up with that? Like
So yeah,
after marriage, the life changed totally.
uh, you know what happened? Initially, when my parents got a match for me, I opposed them. I opposed them. Literally, I wept a lot that I don't want to get married at this age, and I want to do my master's. Let me do my master's, and then you can, wherever you want to, you can get me married. But they didn't listen to me, and though I opposed a lot, but that was a time when, though we opposed to our parents, yet we had to listen to them. But yeah,
Right.
nowadays, there's so much different between the. So I got married after my just I had passed my 12th. So yeah, then after that, so it was very hard for me. There was nowadays what happens, we get a lot of workers to do in a house. There are so many helpers in these days, but that time there were no helpers to do everything we did ourselves. So that it was very hard for me. So I used to go to some libraries, sometimes to shops. I would bring the books and just turn the pages and read them at night, sometime in the morning, but whenever I got time. So I would just, anyhow, I did it. I mean to say, yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm so eager,
And
yet, yeah. I'm just saying that this is my age. Then also, I'm very eager to learn, whatever new thing I find to, yeah.
yes, I can
Yeah.
understand. So what kind of books you like to read, ma'am? Still, are you reading any books these days?
Yeah, see, if I get any novel to read, and that also of a one writer, that is Chetan Bhagat. I only read his books, and not other. I've never tried other writers' books to read on. So Chetan Bhagat's book I read, and there's a one magazine. Its name is Women's Era, and it's been a very old magazine. So I've subscribed it, and every month I get the copy of that book, and it's good. Stories are there, many articles, so these kind of things. Yeah.
In English or in native language?
Sorry.
Do they come in English language? Like those magazines come in English language or in
Yeah,
your
yeah,
native?
that book. Yeah, that book. You're asking about that book? Yeah, it's in English. It's in English.
Okay.
I don't read Hindi content, very less, whenever there's some book, but I love to read English books and that. Have you ever read Chetan Bhagat's novels?
I have heard about the writer, but I haven't read anything
Okay.
of that. I didn't get that chance. Okay. So, do you speak at home in English or do you speak in your native language?
Yeah, in my native language, not a word of English in my house. Yeah, but nobody,
Okay.
yeah. So when my sons were young, so that whenever I started having conversation with my children, as they were in a good school in Kanpur, so they were good at English. My sons, both the sons. So whenever I tried to have to speak to them in English, so they would never cooperate with me. Every time they would say, "What's the need of talking to us in English? You just talk in Hindi. Hindi में बात किया करो." So they would, yes. So and we too, we felt comfortable in our language only, the way we speak.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But you have a strong desire to learn this language, and that is why it is possible for you. Because you
Yeah,
got married at the very young age, and after that, you
yeah,
have so many things. You have completed your all degrees, so I can understand the keenness
yeah,
in
yeah,
you. You were
yeah,
really very
correct.
eager to learn everything.
Yeah, anything. It's about study or anything, whether it's cooking, whether anything, which I desire to accomplish that task. If I'm not able to do, then repeatedly I'll go on doing the same thing until I overcome it.
Mhm.
If that thing doesn't come out good, so again I'll give it a second try. If again it doesn't come out, I'll give it a third try, and it may be become a good. So this is with me. So it's about
Yeah.
English also, yeah.
Okay. So you have come at this age and you have seen the life from the very, you have seen so many things and you have experienced so many things.
Yeah.
So what advice would you like to give to the youth? How they can lead their life? What did you learn from your life that you would like to give some suggestions? If you would like to give some suggestions to the youth, what would you tell them? How to lead their life? Because youth are very confused. They are wasting their time by watching reels, and they don't utilize their time properly. So what they can do, how to lead their life in a better way.
Yeah, so there is a lot of difference about life. What we used to do when we were children, like our parents also, there is a lot of difference in everything, Shatabdi, whether it is studies, whether in relations, in every field, there is a much difference if we see. So, if I talk about the relations, of parents or with their, so in our time, children, we had never guts to oppose our parents. We would obey everything to them, whatever said. If we didn't like, also then also we had to follow. But nowadays, I see my grandchildren also, no, they will, however, they will convince their parents what they want. And the
Right,
parents are ready to do, then the parents are also ready to do whatever they ask.
right.
So our demands would, some of our demands would get fulfilled by our parents, but not all. So
Hmm.
that kind of relation, whatever. But nowadays, I see children, they are so much, they're behind their parents to get the things and that. So and parents also follow what the children are asking. So and
Right.
yeah, many things, yeah, but I'm not recollecting right now. As I got this point in my mind, so I gave you. Yeah, there are
Yeah,
many
that's a good.
differences. Yeah.
Hmm.
See, this
Right.
technology was not there like we are having these days. Mobile we everybody is having the mobile with themselves. But I could have learned English if this was the technology like mobile and everything I had that time. So I had
Right.
missed a lot. I had missed a lot. So the
Right.
what I missed that time, so that the opportunity I'm getting now.
Yes, you are
So
getting.
I'm very glad. Though it's my age and still I'm learning. Yeah.
It's really commendable. What you are doing, it's really praiseworthy. Every
Okay.
a lot of people can inspire. A lot of people can learn from you. That at this age, you are so passionate. You are so eager to learn new things. You are
Yeah.
accepting new things. That's
Yeah, I'm
commendable.
very passionate. Yeah, very passionate. Shatabdi, your mother tongue is Bengali, isn't it?
Yes, yes, ma'am. My mother
Oh,
tongue is Bengali.
okay. I love Bengali language. When I get time, there are three languages. What I'm passionate about is English, Bengali, and Marathi. Yeah,
Oh,
I used to speak very nice Marathi when I was in Mumbai. When I was child, that time I was in Mumbai, so that time I could speak Marathi as well. But
okay.
it's been very long period, so I left all touch of Marathi. So I love I just go on the YouTube sometimes and find the translation, from English to Bengali or from Hindi to Bengali. Sometimes I watch, YouTube's or Bengali language.
Yes, Bengali is the sweetest language. It
Yes,
has
yes,
a.
very sweet. Yeah, I'm having some many Bengali friends. So I
Oh,
sometimes, yeah, I catch those words and sentences out there, and I get to know the meaning, but I can't speak. Yeah,
okay, can speak.
yeah.
Okay. So, do you want to speak Bengali? Do you want to learn Bengali? Would you like to learn Bengali if you get chance?
Of course, yeah, of course. I'm busy in these, English conversation. If I would have time, and definitely I would have learned that language.
Yes, yes. And English is a language. It is like taking a lot of time for all of us. It
Yeah.
my all time goes only with. I spend all the time only with this language.
Oh,
This
yeah, you're
language
correct.
takes a lot of time.
So you are good at English, and when you will be in my age, then what you would be doing that time? I can guess because you are already master, at this age. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely.
So now,
Um,
after you have completed, your post graduation. Now, what else you'll do after this?
uh, I have completed all my studies, you can say. I am teaching right now. I have some students. I
Okay.
teach at home. I teach only English, their academic books, whatever they have in their syllabus. I
Okay.
teach it. And people are also requesting me to teach online as I have a YouTube channel. So they are
Okay.
sending me email that, ma'am, please take online classes as well. So I'm also thinking about taking online classes. I will start that very soon.
Oh, very nice. Oh, okay, that's good. So you teach only English, English and in grammar also. Both.
Yes, grammar. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Online, I will teach spoken English only. For my offline student, I teach their academic books only, their
Oh,
textbook, whatever they have in their syllabus.
okay. So when you appeared for your post graduation, did you have to appear for your viva also? There was a
No, ma'am.
viva. No, in
No.
our time the Viva was there. So I was so afraid, to appear for a Viva exam because English, I could not speak so good English. Like I'm not good at English, but the way I'm speaking at that time was very bad. I couldn't speak. So I was so, and then the day of Viva commenced the day. So that time when I went to, oh my God, your video had stuck, yeah.
Okay. Am I audible, ma'am? Visible?
Yeah, 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 audible and visible too. Your video had paused for some for a few seconds. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I was
But
narrating an incident of mine. I was just narrating an incident of mine when I went for my viva, and as I entered the room, there were 4 or 5 persons sitting in a hall. So just looking at them, I was so nervous and I was literally sweating badly. So one of the members from the panel, they thought that I'm too nervous because, I was thinking that how will I able to give them my answers to them.
okay.
So yeah, so one of the fellow, he asked his peon to bring water for me. Then they made me sit in a chair. They told me, "Ma'am, you just take 2 minutes of yourself and then we'll take your viva." So that viva, I still remember. So it was
Okay.
like, yeah, very. I was so nervous. And still, on coming on this conversation, no, I was not able to come on the videos. I told everybody I won't be coming. Let me talk to you on audio call. Yeah, but now daily
Oh,
having conversation, I'm comfortable now.
right. Right. So
Yeah.
you are a kind of person who is a little bit nervous. I was when I was in school, I was a little bit nervous in all the things. Like I
Yeah.
love singing, so when I used to when I would go on stage, I would like I would get nervous all the time. But these days, I have become a kind of girl who's really brave. But earlier, I was a kind of girl who was nervous.
Okay, so what kind of songs you sing? Bangla, English, Hindi, what kind of songs you sing?
I learned Bengali song. I learned singing from my mother. My mother also knows how to sing, and she also knows to play harmonium. So we
Oh,
all we two sisters, and I love singing from my mother, and I we my two sisters and I also know how to play harmonium.
wow,
We all
so
learned
great.
from my mother.
Okay. Yeah, but one thing I'll ask you, how come the Bengali girls' voice is so sweet, while they sing? And mostly, the Bengali girls sing, and even that that program of singing is coming on the TV these days. The children are singing, what to say,
Yes, I
singers,
do.
something singers like, yeah. So there are also 1 or 2 Bengali singers, even in Indian Idol. So, yeah, so
Yes,
mostly I see the Bengali girls, their voice is so sweet. Yeah.
yes, yes.
I don't know why.
Because
Mostly
it,
Bengali sing.
Yes, yes. It's a kind of culture, you can say. Since their childhood, they learn singing, so
Yeah.
that's why they are good at singing.
Okay, okay.
It's a culture, you can.
So you learned harmonium from your mother. Okay,
Yes, ma'am. And
okay.
my mother still can sing very well. She still can sing very well. And whatever she had learned, she still can play all the songs in harmonium in very proper
Yeah,
way.
very nice. Okay, so nice. Okay.